Chapter 57. Yuanjia Road is narrow. What are you still doing in a daze? Get out. Jean de Bayo shouted coldly. A few people were scolded by Jean de Bayo. They knew they were wrong, and Jean de Bayo was not something they could afford, so they ran away quickly without much hesitation. Fatty, are these people your subordinates? Nye Tien smiled faintly, becoming a little interested in Jean de Bayo's identity. Jean de Bayo laughed and said, "They are all ungrateful people. They eat my elixir crystals every day, and they run faster than Master Rabbit at critical moments. From today onwards, I will never give them half an elixir again." Nye Tien nodded slightly, and roughly guessed Jean de Bayo's identity in his heart. He must be a son of a rich family. It can be seen from the fact that Jean de Bayo just paid 10,000 gold coins to buy the saber-toothed black leopard spiritual core. If it wasn't for a wealthy family, who would be so lavish? Nye Tien guessed very accurately that Jean de Bayo was the only son of the richest man in the imperial city. "Boss, let's go. I'll hand in the spiritual core to the teacher first, and then I'll take you to Blue Cloud City. The little brother will welcome the boss tonight at Yuanjia." Jean de Bayo smiled and made arrangements. Nye Tien nodded and did not object. He had a good impression of Jean de Bayo, as he could tell from the fact that he directly grumbled about the saber-toothed black leopard just now. He was a fat man with backbone. Nye Tien didn't object, and Chiu Shan had no objection either. Everyone followed Jean de Bayo and walked towards the exit of Baiyun Mountain. About half an hour later, the figures of Nye Tien and others appeared at the exit of Baiyun Mountain. There was an open space near the exit, and a middle-aged warrior stood there, and many students walked over to him and handed over the spiritual core. "Boss, wait for me. I'll be back after handing in the spiritual core." Jean de Bayo greeted and ran over excitedly. Nye Tien, Chiu Shan, and others were waiting aside, and Nye Tien began to observe the surrounding environment. Baiyun Mountain is not big, and there are iron fences at the junction with Baiyun College, and warriors guard every exit to prevent spirit beasts from rushing into the college. Chiu Linger, who was on the side, looked at the Baiyun College not far away in surprise and was already fantasizing in her heart. Akiyama has a solemn expression on his face. He used to be a student at Baiyun College, and when he came back here again, he felt very complicated and full of emotions. "Brat, it's you." At this moment, a sharp roar suddenly sounded not far away. Subconsciously, Nye Tien turned around and looked toward the source of the sound. "Hey! It's this guy." Nye Tien smiled playfully. This is a narrow road to enemies, and the person who appeared in front of him was Qin Yulong. 5 days ago, Nye Tien abolished Qin Yulong's second brother, but he never expected to meet the latter again so soon. "Stinky boy, you are such a brave dog. You dared to come to Lanyun City, and you even appeared in Baiyun College. Today you don't want to leave alive." Qin Yulong walked up quickly. His complexion was good, but his whole body, his temperament has changed a lot, becoming more sinister, and also has a bit of a girlish air. Behind Qin Yulong, followed by more than a dozen young warriors, the leader was a handsome young man in his 20s, whose appearance was somewhat similar to Qin Yulong. "Master Qin San." Nye Tien smiled lightly and said, "Lanyun City and Baiyun College are not yours, so why don't I dare to show up? But you look like a man or a woman, so don't come out to be disgusting people." "Dog, you." Qin Yulong blushed so much that he couldn't speak. The reason why he turned into a masculine and non-feminine appearance was not thanks to Nye Tien. "Third brother, who is this person?" At this time, a dozen warriors from behind came over, and the leader asked. "He is Qin Yulong's second brother, Qin Yuhu. Qin Yu is only 20 years old, but he is already a first-tier strength in Vientiane, and he is a student of the inner court of Baiyun College. Baiyun Academy is divided into outer school students, inner school students, and elite students. Generally speaking, only those whose strength has reached the Vientiane realm can become inner court students, and those whose strength is above the 5th level of Vientiane can become elite students. A scumbag in the first level of Yuanling like Jean de Bayo is a student from the outer courtyard. second brother, he is the one who injured me 5 days ago. The second brother, it is thanks to him that I became what I am now. You must avenge me. I want him to die, and I want him to die now. Qin Yulong roared in a sharp voice, like a sloppy woman. Being turned into a eunuch by Nie Tian, Qin Yulong has long been the laughingstock of Blue Cloud City. Even if he wanted to hide it, he couldn't hide his increasingly obvious femininity. Qin Yulong wished he could cut Nie Tian into pieces and turn his bones into ashes. Third brother, don't talk anymore. Leave the following matters to me. Qin Yu waved his hands. He also couldn't stand Qin Yulong's shrewd temperament. Qin Yu took a step forward, looked Nie Tian up and down, with a hint of disdain in his eyes, and said coldly, I'm curious, how can you, a waste of the third level of Yuanling, kill Qin Center, and still be in the hands of Master Gu? Get away. Interesting. Nie Tian also said coldly, curiosity killed the cat. I'm afraid you will die before you figure out what's going on. Nie Tian has long sensed that Qin Yuhu is the first-tier strength of Vientiane, and Yuanling's aptitude is not bad, and his combat power is very strong, at least much stronger than Ye Wen Yuan. Xiushi also noticed Qin Yuhu's strength and secretly sweated. He didn't know what kind of grievances there were between Qin Yuhu and Nie Tian, but judging by the momentum of the other party, it was difficult for things to go well. Qin Yu couldn't help being taken aback. He didn't expect Nie Tian would be so arrogant. In his opinion, as long as he snorts casually for a small miscellaneous fish with a third level of Yuanling, the latter should have the consciousness to kneel and beg for mercy. Brother Hu, you don't need to do anything to deal with this kind of miscellaneous fish. My little brother can take care of him. Before Qin Yuhu could speak, a martial artist beside him said flatteringly, That's right, an ant in the third level of Yuanling. How can Brother Hu do it himself? The others echoed. Most of these fighters are at the 7th level of Yuanling and above, and they don't take Nie Tian seriously at all. To be able to perform in front of the Qin Yuhu and Qin Yulong brothers, how could such a good opportunity be missed? Okay, Lu Xiaofeng. I'll give you a chance to show off. Let me kill him. Qin Yu smiled and said without any scruples. He knew that Nie Tian was not from Baiyun Academy, and he was on the territory of Baiyun Academy at this time. Even if Nie Tian died here, no one would dare to ask. Thank you, Brother Hu. The martial artist named Lu Xiaofeng chuckled as if he had picked up a huge bargain. Lu Xiaofeng took a step forward, looking at Nie Tian with extreme contempt. He has the 8th level of Yuanling strength and is very confident. As long as he makes a random move, he can knock Nie Tian to the ground, or even kill him with one blow. Brat, die. Lu Xiaofeng growled lowly, his 5 fingers turned into claws, and he swung out brazenly. A cyan-sharp claw appeared in the air immediately, attacking Nie Tian's neck. Lu Xiaofeng wanted to kill with one blow, so he had to show it well in front of Qin Yu. But he was wrong and completely wrong. To underestimate an opponent, especially an opponent like Nie Tian, is tantamount to asking for death.